My name is Numazu Hodaka. I just became a second-year high school student this spring. I was just behind the school building when I saw a girl crouching down and crying. I never thought I'd run into something like this in my lunch break spot. I've got to leave before she notices me.
Oh.
Ah!
What is it?
What?
Go away.
Sorry. Oh, but use this if you like.
What? A handkerchief?
It's an apology for disturbing you. Well then. Then, I left as if I was running away. I was never to see her again. I wasn't supposed to. That day after school, I was practicing guitar in the music club by myself. I wonder if any new members will join. In our school, the brass band club is more popular, but my hopes are low. Wait, you're...
Awashima Chihiro.
I entered this high school this year. I'm Numazu Hodaka. Are you thinking of me for yesterday?
No, I just came to observe the club I wanted to join. I don't remember feeling grateful to you at all.
I see. What can you do, Awashima-san?
I played the Cassandans a little when I was in kindergarten.
We're the music club. From that day on, me and Awashima-san's unsavory ties continued. Awashima-san's attitude towards me wasn't very nice. But unfortunately, travel spots, the events in the area, the junior college, and the areas where Awashima-san and I would overlap. The icing on the cake was the fact that she joined my company.
Why are you here, Nuzumog-san?
I'm surprised too. The local company, but I never thought that it would overlap this much.
How come you're always one step ahead of what I want to do?
But it's surprising that not only our travel destinations, but even our places of employment overlap. Maybe we get along well.
This is the worst.
I'm sorry. It's a divine prank that's been going on since high school. I never thought it would lead to something like that. A week later, I was sitting in a private room at a restaurant with my mother, who raised me as a single mother.
It seems like the other party and his daughter will be here soon.
Yeah. I never thought my mother would remarry. But I wonder what kind of person he is. She wouldn't tell me even when I asked.
Excuse me?
Wait, that voice. Awashima-san?
Numazu-san?
Why are you here, Awashima-san?
That's my line.
So my marriage partner is Awashima-san.
What?
For some reason, we always end up traveling to the same place. And our single status brought us closer together.
You're kidding.
So Awashima-san will be my sister?
Numazu-san will be my stepbrother?
Don't call each other by your family name.
Call each other by your first names.
Well then, it's nice to meet you, Chihiro-san.
Please don't call me so casually.
Sorry. We're gonna be together not only at work, but even at home too? What are you doing, God? While our parents are happily getting married, the unhappiness for me and Chihiro-san began. Our parents often go out on weekdays, as well as on holidays. So inevitably, me and Chihiro-san spend a lot of time together at home. It's Sunday, but I'm feeling depressed. How did it come to this? No, it must be harder for Chihiro-san. She has to spend time at home with someone she doesn't like from high school.
Oh, good morning, Hodoka-san.
Oh, morning.
Our parents have already gone out. I made breakfast, so let's eat together.
What?
What?
You made breakfast for me too?
I had no choice. It was an unexpected marriage, but we can't interfere with our parents' happiness. We need to get along as step-siblings too.
I see. You're mature, Chihiro-san.
Don't say strange things like that. Come on, sit down.
Sorry.
Hokata-san likes your fried eggs runny, right?
Yeah.
I also brought milk from Ibato and grapes for dessert.
What?
What's wrong?
You know my taste so well.
Please don't misunderstand. I originally looked up this information because I didn't want to please Hokata-san. I'm just using the knowledge out of necessary.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm glad that she's trying to get along with me for whatever reason. From that day on, Chihiro-san started working on repairing her relationship with me for the sake of her parents. That should have been a very happy thing. But a month later, Sunday, I was wearing the clothes that Chihiro-san had bought for me and was waiting in front of the station. Sorry for the wait.
You're late. We're meeting up, so please come 10 minutes before.
But why did we have to meet up in front of the station in the first place? We both lived at our parents' house, so why didn't we just come to the station together?
That wouldn't have been the right atmosphere. Although as step-siblings, we're family.
No, meeting up in front of the station is more like a couple than family.
Let's go. After window shopping, we'll watch a movie and have lunch. I'm doing this for you because you're my stepbrother and I have no choice.
What?
Hurry up and hold my hand. I'm your sister.
Alright, alright.
We look like close siblings.
No, we look like a couple. Chihiro-san? My heart can't take this.
What are you so nervous about? Let's just go.
Yes. Chihiro-san is trying too hard to get along with me. My heart can't take it if she goes this far. Chihiro-san, who has hated me since high school, is forcing herself to get closer with me. Her actions were definitely going too far. Then, a month later, I had to work overtime, so I got home about 2 hours after Chihiro-san. I'm home!
Welcome back, Hodoka-san.
Where's mom and dad?
They're gone.
They went out to eat again?
No, they went to Epapipi for an overseas trip.
What?
They're not coming back for about 2 weeks.
What? I didn't hear about it.
I was surprised too. For a while, we'll have to spend time alone together. I'm going to go prepare dinner, so please take a bath.
Wait a minute. Even though my feelings for Chihiro-san are already big enough, I can't believe I'll be spending 2 weeks alone with her. This is bad. What should I do?
Just as planned.
Then, I spent a week with Chihiro-san. During that time, she tried to become even closer to me than before. Another week later, I came home from working overtime and was at my wit's end in front of the door. I'm scared to go home. I think more about Chihiro-san than my family. I wonder if my heart will hold out for another week. I'm home. Wait, what? What's this letter? To Hodaka-san, please come to my room. Chihiro-san's room? I followed the instructions in the strange letter. And knocked on the door of Chihiro-san's room, but there was no response. The letter said to come in, but is it okay? Excuse me, Chihiro-san, are you here? Why is a framed handkerchief on the desk? I've seen these somewhere before. Use this if you like. This is the handkerchief I gave Chihiro-san before. She kept it all this time? Whoa! There's photos of me everywhere on the wall and ceiling. What's going on?
Hodoka-san.
Ah! Chihiro-san? What is that laugh? It's kind of scary. I mean, this atmosphere. Yandere? Are you a yandere towards me?
Hodoka-san.
Ah!
I've always liked you. Please marry me.
What?
Oh, even if you refuse, I don't mind. You must be so surprised because it's so sudden.
No, I'm not surprised because of that. I thought you were yandere. What is the sudden pure confession? I mean, if you like me, why were you being so standoffish?
I was being standoffish because I didn't want you to hate me.
What? Chihiro-san's words made my head freeze. She then began to speak to me in a small voice.
This is the story from when I was in my first year of high school. At that time, I was called to the back of the school building by a friend I had known since junior high school.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be friends with you anymore in high school.
Why?
Your love is too heavy. It's so scary. I'm sorry.
I've never thought of love as being heavy before, but when I look back on myself, there were a lot of things that came to mind. When I was crying in the back of the school building, someone gave me their handkerchief.
After listening to Chihiro-san's story, I was confused about a lot of things. Were you acting like that in order to hide your feelings for me?
Yes, I actually liked you so much it was making me crazy. But if you think about it normally, it's a bit heavy to be like that for just giving me your handkerchief, right?
I guess I was a bit surprised.
But even though I was being a bit standoffish, Hodaka-san was still kind to me, so I ended up even liking you more, and I ended up being even more standoffish.
In other words, it wasn't a coincidence that we ended up in the same club, going on the same trip, going to the same university, and working at the same place. And it was Chihiro-san's doing. Does that mean... Was it your plan for our parents to get married too?
No. It was my mother-in-law who suggested it.
My mom?
Chihiro loves my son, right? I love your dad too, so why don't you try and get closer to him by becoming step-siblings?
It was that casual?
You don't like it, do you?
What?
I've already confessed to my mother, and she said it's okay, but you wouldn't like it, right? Love this heavy.
Chihiro-san. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just happy that I can be your sister.
That's not what I meant. I'm sorry I didn't realize how you really felt until now.
Huh?
Ever since high school, right? I should have noticed when we worked at the same workplace. Because I was so insensitive.
Aren't you scared of me?
I was surprised at first, but now I'm so happy. I can't believe there's someone who thought of me like this for so long.
I'm very possessive, you know.
Yeah,
I want to be by your side 24 hours a day.
okay.
I want you to hold me right now and kiss me.
Like this?
Yes.
That's how we became one. 15 years later, we had a twin sister who were now in junior high school. However, even after we had a family, our love didn't seem to calm down, but rather got worse.
Hodaka-san, 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 Hodaka-san.
Yes, you're cute today too.
Mom and Dad are flirting again. Let's not be so clingy in front of your teenage kids. Sorry. I've already given him enough of my sass for a lifetime. From now on, I have to be nice and spoil him. You're such a tsundere. Dad, are you okay with that?
Of course. My love is something that I should only be allowed to carry.